It is time you realize the power you hold within you and of the law of detachment. You see, there really is an easier way to live. There is an easier way to live life, an effortless life to receive all you want, including your specific person. It takes you having to put aside everything that you do know about the world and to understand when you grasp this concept, this law, just how much power you hold within you to live the life of your dreams effortlessly, to get all that you do want, including your specific person coming to you effortlessly. You see, everything that you have experienced and currently are experiencing today is nothing more than a projection of your true dominant beliefs about yourself, about them, about it, about life, about the world. It is your thoughts and your beliefs that are the true creator of your life in all you experience. And when you can embody this concept, you will grasp the power that has always been within you. When you create the right beliefs within you that align to what it is that you are wanting to experience, it will naturally grow and then flow to you. Your desires of them or of anything do not need to be forced. All you need to do is to align your thoughts, your feelings, and your beliefs to the outcome you want to experience. And when done dominantly, your desires, including your specific person, will manifest. It is your thoughts, your beliefs, and your feelings, the feelings within that create the foundation for your desires to come to you effortlessly. You see, when you force anything, including a specific person, to come into your life, you are in the opposite vibration of the desire. You are in a frequency of feeling of lack, of the desire not being with you. And it feels like an energy of desperation. Your struggle for this desire to come to you is force. It is the lack energy. And this says to the universe that you do not have it, that they are not with you. When you truly believe, you already have what it is that you desire, you wouldn't feel the need to force it for it to come to you. With a specific person, if they were with you now, messaging you now, spending time with you now, being in a committed relationship with you now, there would be no need to force this outcome to manifest. It would be your dominant truth. You would just be getting on with your day, feeling really relaxed in the knowing they were with you. You see, this is what Neville Goddard talks about when he talks about the feeling of the state of the wish fulfilled. It is aligning within to the feeling that what you desire is already yours, as though you've already got it now. So if you want to unlock the key to all you desire, including your specific person being with you, this is what you need to do. It's going within, it's going within your imagination. It is this world in here within your mind that you shape and mold your desires. When you dominantly imagine your desire within your mind with feeling, this becomes your new reality. And it is with consistency of aligning these dominant thoughts, beliefs, and feelings to the desire that will enable it to then manifest. When you do this, what you're doing is you're creating a new world within you, a world where they are with you now, because this is the world in here that we create from. It must then show up in your outer world. There is no forcing. There is no more struggle. It is simply using your imagination to the outcome that you do want to then experience. When you practice this throughout your day, allowing yourself to feel it within you as though it is already yours, you can then get on with your day knowing that it is yours without wavering doubt. Because you will trust this is how you manifest anything in life from a thought, a belief, which then creates that feeling. So, what scene would you create within your imagination that confirms that you have your desire now? You get to choose this for yourself, something that feels so incredibly real and natural to you, that will conjure up the feeling within that what you desire is actually with you now. It is within you now. If you are new to this and there is a specific person you would like to be with in your reality, then, choose somewhere quietly to sit. Close your eyes off to the world if it's safe to do so. Put some lovely, soothing music on in your ears if you feel that would help, and allow yourself to be taken to the world where you two are together. Just sit with it. How does this feel? What would you two be doing? What would you be doing together? What would you hear them say to you? How would they be looking at you? You can use a wonderful past memory if this is someone you have been in a relationship with before, or you have the choice to create something new, something that feels real to you. And then the more you practice this, the more you will enjoy this experience, the more you will feel satisfied. The more you do this, the more you'll get that feeling that this is your truth. This is real for you now. So it is the persistence of this scene or any scene that creates that feeling within that this is yours. You see, what you're doing is you're shifting into the reality, into the new identity, becoming the new identity, even of the version of you with this desire that then shifts that inner vibration to align to that desire, to the state of the wish fulfilled, to the wish fulfilled. And when done dominantly, this becomes your new dominant vibration, and the universe cannot deny this to you. It cannot deny this, what you are then a true vibrational match to. Now, I know that this can feel a little daunting when you start. You may feel a little silly. You may think, oh, this is just a bunch of woo-woo. Uh, you know, it's that delusional feeling to start with. But I promise you guys, the more you embody this feeling of your desire, the more relaxed you will become doing this, the more it will feel real, the more you will enjoy this experience of what you are imagining. And you can do this anytime throughout the day. Now, I know that people talk about taking inspired action, but this type of action is not forced. It is a natural action that just flows like a current downstream effortlessly. That is the type of action they're talking about. You see, when we have dominantly been aligned to the wish fulfilled, the desire being with you now, your specific person being with you now, the inspired action will feel natural. You won't actually even know it's inspired action. It will just feel a natural, effortless action. You won't realize that these are the actions that you're taking that are all aligned to you getting you to the desired outcome, you see. Whether this is opportunities coming to you, people you meet, the direction you choose to take in your car, it will all be a part of you being drawn just naturally, effortlessly to the outcome with ease. So let me give you an example here. And this was all before I knew about manifesting specific people. And I have mentioned this story before in videos, but for my new subscribers that do not know this story, I will share it with you because it's nice to hear, well, if it works for Natalie, it can work for anybody. Of course it can, because this is how it works. So years ago, when I wanted my ex-specific person back, I remember when I allowed myself to simply enjoy the feeling of them as they were already with me. When I let go of that attachment, that need of them, which was obviously now you understand is the opposite vibration that I needed to be in to bring them in, and simply allowed myself to enjoy the feeling of them just because I enjoyed it. I recall actually once going to New York and I had a first class seat on the plane. And I remember thinking lightly, whilst enjoying myself, he would love doing this with me. He would be in this element doing this with me now. When I was then in New York, running around New York, visiting places that I had visited when I was with him years before, and just soaking up that feeling, embodying and immersing myself in the feeling as though he were there with me, allowing myself to feel it, feel him as though it was him I was running around New York with. We were in our gym kits actually running around New York. What I'd done, again, like I said, I'd immersed into the feeling of the state, of the feeling of the wish fulfilled naturally. And I enjoyed it so much. It just made me feel good when I did it. And when I got home a week later, I was reminded, I was on my yoga mat. I just finished doing a yoga. I was reminded of a scene in Sex and the City. A visual came into my mind where Carrie had been told that Big had been sending her letters. And I was shown the moment that Carrie went to her email where her assistant had filed any email from him, so she didn't see it. But it was there. He had been writing to her to declare how much he missed her and loved her. So instantly I went to my email. That was the inspired action that I then took. And I found in my deleted mail a love letter from my ex-specific person. It was then we then were connected and got back together. But prior to this happening, I was in the opposite vibrational state for this to come in because I was so anxious for us to be back together because I just missed him so much. It's this alignment of the state of the wish fulfilled that works. And it really can work fast, as it did with me, within weeks. Within weeks. My thoughts, my beliefs, and my feelings, they just all aligned to us being together. And I did it so naturally because I didn't know what I was actually doing. All of this was in my imagination, you see. I had just got into the place of enjoying how it felt. So I kept doing it. And as I said, he came back. I didn't effort at him coming back. I just enjoyed the feeling of it. And it's been the same for me with wealth as well. When I had the mentality that I had to work really, 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 really hard for money, or really, 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 really hard for my business, for money to come to me, by having that belief, the more I worked, the more money I received. I was exhausted. I was exhausted. And it has taken me detaching from this belief over time to now have the life that I am creating, molding, and shaping, this free flowing life full of freedom and financial abundance. And it's so much more effortless now because I am in alignment to the flow of abundance coming to me freely, easily, and effortlessly from all directions. And the time I now have, guys, to myself, it's the opposite of the time I used to have, which was barely any because of my old beliefs, the institutional beliefs. Got to work really, really, really hard. But when I kept aligning my story within to the outcome that I wanted and let go of the fear and guilt and shame for this life, because I had that shame for things coming to me easily, for myself, for money, success, love, abundance. Now, all of that just now flows so much more easily, you see. I just keep doing what I love with passion in my heart, and the rewards, because there is no more need, no more lack mentality, just keep flowing. So the more I keep trusting and letting go, the more things work out for me in ways that you could not even write. So whatever your scene is with your specific person, allow yourself to embody it with all of your senses. Allow yourself to enjoy it, feel it, and make it so real. The more you do this, I promise you guys, the more you do this, the more you will feel a sense of surprise that in your true reality, it is not yet with you. And that's how I used to feel. That is how I have felt in the past, in so many different occasions with so many different things. The more I have embodied the state of the wish fulfilled, no matter what I wanted to experience. So keep the feeling flowing within you, even when you have come out of that imaginal act that you have created. No matter what the 3D reality is reflecting to you, keep coming back to this feeling of complete satisfaction that it is done, and allow this feeling to immerse your entire body. And you will see things happen in ways you cannot even begin to imagine without struggle. And you will notice just how any unwanted circumstance just floats away like a fluffy cloud in the sky. and how your circumstances are now more being aligned to the beliefs and feelings and thoughts that are now your new vibrational state. So know that with dedication, you have the power to create and shape and mold anything you desire to flow to you effortlessly without force, including your specific person. You are the key to the reality that you deserve and always did. So if you enjoyed this video, guys, please feel free to like, share, comment. And if you have not already, if you have not already subscribed, please know that your support on my channel means the absolute world to me. And if you would like any guidance here, then do know I offer a variety of coaching solutions, from workshops, masterclasses, deep inner healing programs with me, and 60-minute one-to-one sessions as well. And all can be found clicking in the description box below this video. So that is it from me. As always, guys, I will be back very, very soon.